Thanks, Tim. And we build up to our first 700 metre race tonight. Of course, the next of them being race 9, the Group 1 Sandown Cup. But in the meantime, we've got a favourite here in Lakeview Hunter who has been backed since markets opened this morning. $4.80 now into even money, and these blokes are on board once again. Nathan, firstly you, and how you think Lakeview Hunter's going to win this.
Yeah, well, I think he's a genuine 715 metre stayer at Sandown, so the small field's really going to suit him. He's not quick early, but I think they'll string out in Indian File here, and that'll give him his chance to overpower him late. I think they went up the wrong price. He's most probably short enough now, but he's the most logical winner. I thought Mapunga Breeze will run a much improved race, number 8 into second, and In Bloom will be the likely leader.
And Duck, one you're really keen on.
Yeah, very keen on Lakeview Hunter. Went straight past In Bloom. In Bloom was hassled at the wrong stages last week. I'm hoping Mapunga Breeze can put some heat on In Bloom in the early stages. Lakeview Hunter will just keep clicking through the gears. I don't think it'll be pretty, but he's really suited by the small field. Number 4, Lakeview Hunter, my top tip.
Let's get up to Dan. Race 4, Sandown Cup night.
9 of 25. He is the favourite. Second elect is In Bloom, who was 7th behind Electrify in the heats last week. A Geelong winner before that. Small field of 5, but an interesting race. 4 hopes, all under double figures. Irish Millie, the outsider of the field. Just about ready to run. Race number 4, the Christchurch GRC Mix 4-5. Green light, Lure on the move. Favourite in blue, they're set. And away, Lakeview Hunter last to leave. Best out was In Bloom, and it charged away. Got 4 lengths in front early. Lakeview Hunter was able to get through along the inside and has gone up to take second spot from Mapunga Breeze. Irish Millie was 4th and Flying Proud is last. A lap to go. In Bloom leads by 5 lengths. Lakeview Hunter starts to close in. Mapunga Breeze trying to follow Lakeview Hunter forward. Flying Proud went back to the rail, got past Irish Millie, who's now last. Down the back, leader In Bloom leads by 2.5. Lakeview Hunter closing in. Mapunga Breeze trying to wind up, so's Flying Proud. In Bloom still the leader. Lakeview Hunter's got the inside run, starts to come now. Lakeview Hunter takes the lead and wins. In Bloom second. Mapunga Breeze, I think, a pimple ahead of Flying Proud for third, but that's really tight on the line. Irish Millie was last, 41.89 the run. Number 4, Lakeview Hunter, the winner, was giving In Bloom a decent old start, but has gradually worn it down. Got the inside run turning for home and has been able to charge through to win. 4 beat 6, 4 beat 6. 2 has got the third Flying Proud, ahead of 8 Mapunga.
90, Duck, firstly to you. Did that race pan out perfectly?
Yes, it did, especially when Lakeview Hunter probably just began a little bit better than I anticipated and is probably a pair or two closer to the lead than I thought. The only hang-up was whether Mapunga Breeze was going to annoy him, and once he shrugged him off, he was out in space with more than a lap to go. I'd love to see that. We knew In Bloom was going to be out in front, running time, but just the way the race shaped, it was absolutely perfect. He pretty much exactly went to plan. This dog's really, really strong, keeps grinding away, and then he's got something to chase, and you can see the tenacity of this dog. And I love how he just railed underneath. Yes, In Bloom is a wide runner, so the gap was very big to take, but boy, did he take it. Hit the line. Punter's got the lot there.
Nate, you were sort of saying off air that you just wanted to see that gap close down the back straight, or else it could have got a bit hairy, but in the end, it was exactly the scripts.
Yeah, it was. You wanted to get on the back of it because In Bloom was getting left alone and rolling. And if you go back and look at In Bloom when it went over 680 at Geelong, they kind of got to it and it kicked on again off the corner. And you knew he was going to grind it out, especially running mid-track. So if he wasn't close enough there, you could have seen the likes of Lakeview Hunter going to the outside, thinking that he's closing on him, and then that rails gap, isn't taken, and that becomes, a deciding factor. But the key was the small field. And the key was early. He made the right move. I know you said he made the right move at the home corner, but I reckon early, making the right move to go underneath Irish Millie and Flying Proud for the first 50 metres, got him into that section where he was second, was able to hold Mapunga Breeze to his outside, and then he had In Bloom in his sights for most probably 650 of that 715 metre race chase. And just the constant racing week in, week out over 715 here at Sandown come to the fore in the concluding stages of that race.
And not many can do it, can they, Duck? I mean, for a lot of these stayers that go around week to week, they're quite tame in their ability. Sort of, if you were comparing it to that performance tonight, they're running your 42-1, 42-2, but pretty rare to see one like him who goes around every single week and still able to break 42.
Yeah, and look like he wants further and genuinely seems a stayer that can get the distance. We've seen in the past, like a greyhound like a Sweet It Is, who can be out the back, or a Miss Grub, and they're Texas Golder, they're flying home. But this dog's just got that constant grind throughout the races. You know he's putting everything into it. The Whelans have done a super job with this dog. I said early in the career, I just found these Lakeview Walters tended to make a lot of mistakes. But boy, are they all very strong, and they seem to be getting better and better with racing. And so I love to see that.
Texas Gold ran 20 years ago.
He did. He was a freak Texas Gold. If he got the right Texas Gold on the night, he'd be roaring home. Other times he'd be staying out the back. But yeah, I remember on Saturday nights, constantly Texas Gold nearly run every Saturday at Wednesday. We'd have our beer money on him, and the thrill he'd give when he'd fly home over the top.
He won a Bolt Reese out here too that I